points. Because, you know, we only got a few days left. Okay, awesome. All right, so I want you to take 5 minutes to answer this question. I don't know what's up with my stopwatch, but copy the questions. They're in Edsby to your document now, so you'll be able to just answer them. So we're gonna take about, see if I can get this thing going. Uh-oh, a new desktop. This desktop. Okay, so change it on me. All right, there we go. I was trying to get the stopwatch. This is an old Joker. See, something's wrong with Google today. Stopwatch. Here we go. This one's crappy. So we come over here with this. Back. Countdown. Maybe a closing one. There we go. So let's do 4 more minutes. All right. Okay. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Are you ready, or you still need the rest of 2 minutes? What's mean? 2 minutes is good. Okay. Oh, there's Angel. Hello. What do I do now? She sneaks right into the bathroom. All right, 1 minute, and we're gonna have a discussion. See what you got, Archie. These should be 2 easy questions, though. In all honesty, because we're only looking at what we've done yesterday with the text. Those are the green blocks, if you remember. Okay, move this out the way. Let's have a little discussion. 40 seconds. Okay, so the reason I did the Google Classroom thing, Kanasia, is I don't have to walk over to see what you did. I'm gonna see if this feature is activated, and that is basically if you could share your screen. Let me see if it works. It'd be cool if I did it right. Alright, so you left the meeting, Kanasia. Stop that. Just waiting for you to come back to the meeting. That's I want to see if I can see your screen. There's Angel. You gotta sign in there and try to join the classroom. All right, Kanasia, when you get a chance, try to share your screen. Hello, Joe. You guys need to hurry up and sign in. We already got our do now done. We mark out present. Okay. Angel, stop drowning the lizard. Go sit down. Just being cruel. Go sit down. What was I saying? So, Kanasia, when you get a chance, share your screen. There you go. You're so awesome. Okay. So, why don't you, let's see here, zoom in a little bit so I can read your reply. Yeah, you know how to zoom in? You come over to that little 100% button. Okay. And let's see, you got the first question. Says an extension that allows projects to use it to output synthesized speech. Very good. Scroll down to the next question. And what did you come up with? You still working on that one? Oh no, you got the answer right there. It's broken up. Okay, so okay, you still work. Okay, there you go. Okay, all right. So you said you would use costumes to animate or change the appearance of the sprite in your costume or outcomes, right? Okay, awesome. Great answers. Okay, that's it. You can stop sharing, dude. That's the reason I did it. You got your points. Instead of me having to walk around, you guys can now share your screen. I'm going to use this method throughout the rest of the school year. So I'm still working on it. When the timer ends, you have to share your screen. That's how I know if you've been doing stuff that's off task. So try to stay attentive and participate. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I need you to sign in to the classroom real quick so I can see your screen when you are ready to share out. All right, this is my way of making sure people are coding and getting their final grades, okay? So there's a link at the bottom of the assignment, and it says the link to the Google Classroom is, or the Google Meet is. Go there now, all right? You get participation points. Oh, I thought you wouldn't come to class. Canary usually here. And he has his 2 bags. He was serious about that. Okay. Well, let me change screens again because you guys, you're aware you're late and you didn't get a chance to do the norms. So let's go through that so you can get all of your points, right? Let me click on this. Ain't gonna do with that, man. All right, so let's go through. If you're in the classroom, you can see it. If not, you can walk up to the screen and see it. Let's do our norms real fast. You can, yeah. Or you can come over here and look on my screen if that's too small for you. Okay. Education. Stop guessing at words. Waiting on you. All right. Continue. Participate, sir. Stop guessing. Endeavors, man. Endeavors. All right. Great job. Make sure you add your points. Remember, you get extra points for being in the classroom. But I have to make sure you're doing your assignment. Otherwise, anytime you tell me you don't know what to do, I'm gonna make sure I review the recording with you, so you'll understand that you have to do the work. Okay, play in class. All right. So everybody get to Etsy and, like I said, sign into the classroom now. All right. We'll come around and check for that. If you don't do it, that's a minus 25 points, all right? So let's go further. And all it's inside of ESB, so go to the classroom, everybody. Let's get to where we are again. We did this already. That was for points. This was done. You all should finish up this question here. Just make sure you do so. We change the screen because this is kind of working for me. So let's continue on, shall we? We have this here for 15 points. If you're in the Google Class, you'll be able to see it. You can also pull up my PowerPoint to see it. Does anyone want to read for 15 points, or should I do? Okay, go ahead, Kanasia. You're still in the room, so you should be able to see it. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Now, this is a blast from the past. I looked at the scores. Kanasia, you did this project before, but you sent me a file, not a link. Can't open that. And I also sent you a message like, yeah, no. Reason we're going over it again, because this was a quiz assignment. I was at McCormick Place. I get it. I was at CSTA. But you still had to turn something in. So here's a second chance at it. If you don't do it today, that means you got a 0 for it twice. Looked in SB, a lot of people did not turn in any code for this assignment, which was the 14th, right? So I hope we pay attention this time around because this is the last time we're going to do it. We are going to finish this summer school session Thursday. So if you actually finish this assignment today, why are you sitting back there? You just a what, huh? I'm doing efficient. Okay, and when you behind in your assignment, young man, you just doing what you want to do. You need to be typing that up, and you need to eat and work. You can't just sit back there, chill, and eat. This is not a lounge. Okay, right. Whatever, but you got to get that work done because you only got 3 days left. You acting real smooth with it. Kanasia, you added your 15. I hope everybody else, you click on this link here, it'll take you to the assignment, all right? So I need someone to read this for 10 points. This is the exit slip info you're going to have to input into your document later on. You want to read it, or should I go ahead and read it? Oh, this is not even updated. It shouldn't say command line. Well, it should. This is correct. All right, go ahead. You racking up today. Awesome. Okay, 10 more. Make sure you tally your points up, Miss Archie. All right, let's take a look under the hood of that program, right? I just want to check on something. Okay, we're 13 minutes in, so we're not too bad. A lot of time to code. So as I promised before, I'm going to try to do a little bit of the coding with you. I'm going to be a little more flexible. You can choose any sprite, but make sure it has an animation. We're going to talk about which sprites have animations or characters, right? So let's go into it. We're going to go, we'll come out and see. I think I got the link open already. I do. And we're going to go here. So everybody should have access to this link, right? Everybody should be here with me. I'm going to put this in the comments so I can review this link later. Make sure you do start it up now because Scratch runs a little slow in the morning, but it catches up to you eventually. Okay, it's loading the project. Right. And these projects can be done on those kits. If you have a kit at home that I've distributed in the past, you can use that to do some coding, okay? So let's look at what the code does. Expand. Again, this is from Friday. A lot of people didn't turn it in. Some people didn't even send screenshots. So I don't even know if you did it or not. But you hit start, and the program is initialized. So you see all these different items, right? If I want this guy to come over here and eat this apple, and come over here All right, click on the apple. He grabs it. He comes back and look. He says, "Yum." An apple. Apples have healthy carbohydrates. They give you energy, so on and so forth, right? Okay, and you can actually see these variables change. This is what I'm be grading you on. Your system has to work just like theirs. Let's click on the banana. Grabs the banana, he comes back to place, and he has something to say about the banana. All right. Now you can make your story your own. I get it. Whatever you want to put up there, just make sure they have a comment about it, or you can just use comments I have and use the same number of sprites. Just recode it. Right now, this is the easiest form of coding because, like I said, third graders, fourth graders, they do this all the time. Follow instructions. So let's see, click see inside. And I hope y'all have started making y'all Scratch accounts. I've been saying this for 3 days. It's easier for your work to be saved if you have an account. So sign in, and you, like I said, if you click on your profile up here, if you signed in with a Scratch account, you have a My Stuff area. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'll click on this and it says My Stuff, and I can see everything I've done, even new startups, you know, drafts, whatever it is, it goes straight to your My Stuff section. All right, now coding. How many items or how many sprites do we need to code? Wow. All right, if you can see my screen, if you're in the room, and by the way, everybody, you get 25 points if you get into the Google Classroom, because I want you to share your screen. So Angel, do you know how to get into the classroom or to the meet? Do you know how to get into the classroom? No. Okay, you got to try to get in there. Kanari, are you signed in under your Google Docs? You're in SB? Okay, because I want people to follow what I'm doing, and I know it's hard to see it there. So at a certain time, I'm going to say share your screen. You got to be in the classroom to do that. So to do so, do y'all sign in? You got your docs. So let's do this meeting. I'm just talking about that now. Jump on in and stay there. Turn the camera off if you want. Cut off your mic so there's an echo. Okay, you got to log in. Okay, so you sign into your docs when you access to RCJ. So, yes, sign in Scratch, but you're trying to get in the room. Make sure you're already in. So you share. So you jump in there. Y'all gonna be able to see me now? You can turn off your camera screen if you want. But you'll be up there. Why don't you sign in and see how it is? You can see what's to do. And my goal is you guys see any microphone in proximity have echo. Whose microphone is on? Okay, all right. Now you said email? Okay, put it in chat. It's like there's all it is in chat. Put it in your information. Do that, I copy and paste it to mine. All right? So everybody wants you to work. And then when I say share your screen, you share your screen up here, and I'll be able to grade what you did. This is what you have to worry about screenshots too much.
How do we share our screen?
Right down here. Was you in Southern School? Start out with your time screen or window, which is one of these windows. And if we're looking up here, you did it right. Fill in.
I think I'm going to share my screen.
You need to select the screen. Hit that. And actually the screen. Okay, so just get tied in. We see what Angel. Okay. So you gotta hit ignore. Right. And you share the wrong screen, don't you? That's why I look like that. So that's why I say your entire window. That's called vertigo. Stop. I can't see nothing like that. Play on the screen. This. Entire window. Entire window.
Then say screen, though, that's why I'm confused.
Just click on it. How about that? Click on this. You can do it. There you go. Now, show me your work. Look up here. You see what it does. Click on your work. I see that. I see that. That's what work. Because we may check y'all work. All right, you know, you next. Share your screen. All right. So you not stop sharing? You double button. Okay, show me. Get what else? So I'm gonna share screen. You see up there, you're not doing it. You want to click. What I tell you to do. All right, you got it. All right. But you're not up there. You gotta hit this. Stop for a minute. Finish. Entire screen. Now listen. Okay. Click on that. I mean, all right. What do you want? Okay. Now click over here. Over your shirt. See your screen. Yep. Now that's how you do that. Okay. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Get back to work. All right. So everybody knows how to share your screen. I'm gonna set a clock for approximately. Let's see what time we got. We're gonna be doing this today. We're gonna be doing this tomorrow. We're gonna be doing this every day. In fact, if you want to get into a meeting with me and you have a question about how you're coding something, I'll set this room up and you can jump right in there and get some help. Okay? But look, you gotta remember what to do. All right? It's called the real world. I'm introducing you to it. All right. So look, it is 9:35. I want to give you some time to code. Let's start off with a little coding together, about 10 minutes, so you can at least get comfortable. And then we're going to jump in. I'm going to give you about another 10 to 15 minutes to code on your own. I strongly suggest you hurry up and make your Scratch account. You can share your work. You can work on it from anywhere. But you have to do the two-factor verification. You have to verify your email after you make your account, and then make sure all of your projects are shared. All right, so let's jump into this. We're going to resize my screen, but if you're in my Google Classroom, you can look at what I'm doing as I'm doing it, if that helps you. So let me come here and let's hit this so you can see up there and you can see on your laptop if you want to follow along with me. All right, so I'm going to resize my screen just like this. Just grab the edges. Remember I told you, once you click in that middle area or something, it changes it to a box, so it's like right in this area. And once you do that, you should be able to stretch it out as necessary. So let me grab a little bit of that, come down here. What the heck is wrong with this thing? Now it's tripping. Let's just drag it down and then stretch it out because it's giving me a headache. Can I come up here and do that? Oh. Okay, so hold on. There we go. I had to come to the corner. Bam. And then we're going to open a new tab and we're going to drag it over here. Over, resize. Okay. Yes. Oh, you say your score? Oh, my bad. I didn't even think about it. Give me 1 second. I'll check it for you. Did you send it into the chat? Okay, give me a second. Oh, let's see. Chat. I have, you put it in SB chat or Google? Oh, SB, okay. So let me check SB. It's all good. So, what did she send? So I'm just showing you should start off like this. One side is my code, right? We got a couple of sprites in there. You should start with this first one, the dog, and what the dog has to do. That's majority of your coding, right? All right. And Archie, what do you want me to do with this? This is like your Scratch account username? Okay. And that's how you tied it to your Scratch? Let me see here. You want me to see if I can find you? Which means you were made public. So if I type you in here. No, that's not it. SB. Arch, you got too many emails in here, babe. I might have to look this up later on today. We gotta do some coding, but I'm gonna look it up though. You kind of, yeah, okay. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get back to you, Archie. Just give me a moment. I want to get them started on the coding. All right, so we got all this here. If you cannot see, as I was telling Kanari, don't move blocks around over here. It doesn't matter. Now you're confused, right? You just made a mess. So And if you did do that, just hit the refresh, because the way I did it is the way it has to be done. If you don't do that and you're just being loosey-goosey, the program won't work. So let's hit the yellow block here. We're gonna grab that first one. I'm starting with this section of coding, right? And then it says when switch this costume to, right? But I gotta slow down because what I did is I didn't get rid of that cat, right? So let's go ahead and throw him away. And then I'm gonna choose how many sprites. Let's see here. How many we got? I do that. Okay. So I got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sprites. So let's start out with 4 sprites and then program the rest. Okay.
Anybody else bring their trip slip? Anybody? I know I already know about you tonight. We don't want to.
Okay. So
Why you
let's
ain't bring it back yet?
grab it here.
What about you, Andy? Right here?
And then what are we doing next? We're just doing look, so switching costume. Snap that into place. And then what else we got? Go to. So go to. Oh, you know what? He threw me off about the trip stuff. I forgot to put the sprite in there. All right. So first off, we got to grab a sprite. We got 20 minutes class up. Got too many people trying to talk while I'm teaching. All right, now we're gonna choose a sprite. Like I said before, you want to choose something that you can be creative, but choose something that has an animation. You'll know it has an animation because if you hover over it, it'll start moving. That lets you know it has at least a few costumes. And you want that because a lot of your blocks are going to require you to change the costume. So let's just try Ben, for instance. That's what I the size in the example code I gave you. So if I come over here, the size is actually 110. So I'm going to make the same size adjustment over here. So we're just going to add 10 to that. Right. You can get some water, but look, come on, I'm cold. You're going to be swearing to God, we have enough time. Water. All right. Adrian. You can come back and be like, I don't know what to do. Just want to get some water. All right, so I don't know how y'all gonna do this in college in real life. Y'all don't have a problem. All right, now you're gonna put Ben right here. You can usually put him in the same place value as somewhere else, as this dog, right? And you know what the place values are, because if you look at the example code like I've done, you'll see here they start at a position of 214, negative 55. If you look up here, the block actually says 214, negative 55. It is a starting position. Okay. So something's up with this because it's acting up. It's usually not this difficult to work with. Come here, you. All right, so now that I have the sprite selected, I'm gonna go ahead and click on events and try to do what I was just doing. And what else we got? We're gonna go to looks and we're looking for the switch costume. You notice Ben has Ben D, but he has several costumes, right? That's why I said make sure they animate already. I'm gonna keep going. Go to, this is setting its reference position to the same thing as yours. And that was 214, right? Tab and negative 55. Okay. Next we have another purple block. It looks like it's purple, I think. And we're gonna go to, so it's telling them what you're gonna do, where you're gonna go. We're looking for the same block. We're looking for go to. I don't see it yet. Keep coming down, and I see go to. It says front layer, so it's the same block. I'm just working on this part right here. You're literally following the same example. See if I gave y'all no code and was like, hey, make it work. No, you have example code. So let's keep going. I'm gonna come down here. I'm working on this new set of code over here. And you're literally just redoing the codes as I've done. So this one also has a when click flag button. And we're gonna come down to variables. And you'll notice that you have certain settings that need to be made, right? So this first variable, it says my variable, but if I click on variables over here, you notice I have new variables created. So we gotta kind of do that because these mean nothing without those new variables. So let's make some variables. It was the toughest part of it because most of y'all probably didn't do this and was like, it doesn't work. Well, if you just set a new variable, which is a set of codes inside the blocks, you got a whole problem, okay? So let's keep it going. We're gonna make a variable, and that's gonna be fruit, right? Servings eaten, all right? And just leave it for all sprites. Hit okay, and you'll see I have my first block, first new variable set up. Fruit serving for servings. It's supposed to be servings. Can I edit that? I think you can edit blocks too, but I'll leave it as like that. So we're gonna make another one. See, well, can you do that? Yeah, rename variable. There we go. Servings. Let's keep it the same, right? And this will make the fruit servings counter at the bottom up here because it's a new variable. Make sure it's selected because you want to know how that variable is changing. What's another variable we got to make? Recommended servings of fruit. This is the part I think Friday everybody was like frustrated about. So do this now because these variables are going to be used to make different parts of your program work. Okay? So what's the next variable? I said it was recommended. All right, servings. And after I do the third variable, I'm gonna come around and ask everybody to share their screen so we can see what everybody's been doing for the past, how long has this video been going? Because this is just proof to, other people when people are not doing what I'm doing. 32 minutes we've been on this, so you want to share your screen and show what you've been doing for 32 minutes. We'll know if you've been on task or if you've been checking your emails or something, or daydreaming or whatever. All right, so recommended servings of fruit. And hit OK. There's my new variable. Okay, so everybody should have two variables created with me. What's the next variable? Looks like it says unhealthy food servings eaten. All right, click make a variable and type the same thing. Unhealthy food servings eaten. Okay. All right. So now that I got those three variables made, I'm literally, if you want to know what variables to make, click on variables. You'll see what you have to create. This my variable part, we're going to delete that altogether. Okay. So now we have our variables. Let's recreate what's over here. And that the first block is, and you'll see why we create those variables. You can use this set block to set it to any of the variables you just created. So let's grab this one. It says set. Right, so we're gonna grab that and snap it here. But we gotta change it to what? Fruit servings, it's already set for us. Cool. What's the next one we gotta set? This block here, let's take a look at it. And it says recommended servings of fruit. So it's the same set block, but you're gonna have to toggle it to a different variable. What's going on? You raising your hand? Yeah. You raising your hand or you stretching? Okay, for what? You might as well go ahead. I'm gonna start the clock so y'all can work. I can come over there, Kanari, but if I come over there, you're doing what you want, we're gonna have a problem. No, you have, because I've been saying click on this, you click somewhere else. This is a problem we have to discuss. You can't keep doing that. When a person tells you to do something specifically, do it. Don't just do what you want, man. All right, now I'm gonna set a clock. Remember, all of your blocks have to be coded just the same. Here's a text-to-speech block. I want you to work on the rest of it. And you do have until Thursday to finish all the coding sections. All right? So let me get the clock out. And then I'll put up on the screen your exit slip information. So don't forget to do that as well. So we're going to say it is 9:47. That leaves you, 13 minutes of class. Let's set a clock for 10. And then we're going to share screens. That gives us 3 minutes to share out. And here is your exit slip info. Waiting for this to load. There we go. This here. All right. So don't forget to fill out that portion. As far as your codes, if you don't have an account, you're going to do a share out. And you're going to share your screen. better than that. You won't be argumentative about the wrong thing. All right, so let's go over here. Using, it'll be available later on. All right. So while this 10 minutes is going, I'm gonna need. Oh, she's counting. I'm gonna need everybody to one at a time share your screen. I'm gonna start with Joe. I need you to share your screen real quick. See how far you've gotten. All right, we're waiting. Joe, great. I'm seeing Joe popped up. He joined. And all right, Joe, you got to show me your Scratch project so far. Okay, Joe is making progress. This is looking good. Okay, I'm loving it. You got your variable set up, Joe. Good job. You can stop sharing and keep working, my man. You look like you need a Scratch account. Okay, you got your document. Good. You get to stop sharing, bro. All right, so Joe got an additional 25 points. That's how this goes. It helps some of y'all scores out because, you know, a lot of y'all need those points. Let's go next to, who's in front of me? Okay, can they just share your screen before you bounce? Because I don't know how long they're gonna have you. Share your screen real quick and then you go. Just show me how much far you got the code and then turn in your work later. Oh, you did? I got you. Okay, why don't you go do what they got? Did you do your exit slip though, or no? Okay, turn that in when you can. But I'll see you later, and I'll try. Oh, Angel, I know Canary had a little issue. So what do you got? Can you share your screen? Archie's presenting. Angel, Canary's having trouble. Okay. Got it. Okay. No, you can stop sharing, sweetie. I see it. I trust you. Yeah, I see everything. Okay. Who next? Like I said, Angel Mackmore. Let's see what you got, dear. Okay. Waiting on Mackmore. Do you know how to share again? No. Take your time. Okay. You don't have a lot of time. I'm trying to get these points out here. Okay, go to your screen. Okay. That's me. Oh, there you go. Okay. Your fruit. You're not gonna program the dog yet. You're just gonna start with the fruits. You back already? Dang. All right, well, go ahead and turn that in, and then I need you to show me what you mean as far as your file to open up. I don't know what account you said you use. All right, cool. You got an additional 25 points, Angel. Okay. So this share feature is what we're going to do for the last few days so we can hurry up. Right? All right. So now that we got that out of the way, don't forget you have your exit slip info right here. All right, and you're going to be required to finish all parts of it. We're down to 5 minutes. When you hear the timer ring, it's time for us to get ready for the next period, okay? Okay, all right. So that's good. I'm trying to figure out what else is next. I got to figure out Kanasia's issue. Okay, so I think what you're saying, Kanasia, is your email address is one of the... Okay, so we got to forgot username or password. All right, so share your screen with me, and I can walk you through that in the chat. I can, see which email you should use. Go to the site and just share your screen. know which email you use to sign in, I think you're saying. But the problem is you don't have an email account on your SESI student account. Did you use that or no? Okay. Well, I don't think you use that because you can't get a confirmation on that. Like whichever email we need to check, you have to be able to log into it. But SESI students does not have an email account, so it won't work. It'll bounce into nothing. All right, let me stop this. Okay, there you go. And I'm looking at your screen.